I'm a mindfulness educator with MCPS. Today we're going to be learning about the vagus nerve and the role the vagus nerve plays in our mind and body. So let's just take a moment to check in with how we're feeling today in our body, in our mind, in our emotions, using a scale from 1 to 10. 10 is feeling the most stressed out, the most overwhelmed. You're really freaking out. 1 being the calmest you've ever felt, the most relaxed and at ease. So just take a moment to tune in and notice where you are on that scale without any judgment. Great. Now I'd like to share a little bit about what this vagus nerve is all about. The vagus nerve looks like the roots of a tree growing downward in our torso. And those nerve endings touch all of our major organs, including our stomach, our lungs, and our heart. And then the vagus nerve grows upward, right, like the branches or the trunk of a tree through the back of our throat and into our brain. Important messages travel through the nerves of this vagus nerve, sending the brain important messages about how we're feeling. And when the vagus nerve is triggered or stressed, it sends fight, flight, or freeze messages to the brain, signaling to the brain that there could be a danger or some external factor that is causing us stress that we need to be extra alert about. However, that vagus nerve and that stress response can be triggered by things that don't necessarily endanger our life. Like things we might feel nervous or anxious about, like taking a test or speaking in front of your class. So, have you ever felt butterflies in your stomach when you're feeling nervous? Have you ever felt this heaviness in your gut when you just have a sense that maybe something is not safe for you to do? That's your vagus nerve being triggered by your organs and sending those important messages to your brain. And we can learn skills through mindfulness of how to stimulate the vagus nerve so that it actually calms down and relaxes. When we're feeling stressed out, we can practice a breathing exercise called the stress breath that will actually reduce the stimulation of that vagus nerve. And I want to teach that to you today. I invite you to practice this breathing exercise with me that will kick in our relaxation response in contrast to our vagus nerve being overstimulated by stress. So I'll demonstrate first. Just watch, and then we'll practice it together. So I could begin by sitting up nice and tall. You can be seated in a chair. You could do this standing as well, or you could be seated on the floor. You'll bring your chin all the way down to your throat and to your chest. And take a vigorous inhale through your nose as you raise your chin level with the floor. Hold the breath for a moment and exhale through your nose. Lower your chin back to your chest. Vigorous inhale on the count of 4. Retain your breath for a count And exhale through your nose. As you're breathing in and out, your breath is stimulating the back of your throat, the soft palate of your mouth, which is very close to the vagus nerve. So when you are doing that brushing breath through the back of your throat, the vagus nerve vibrates and relaxes. We're going to try this together for about 2 minutes, which will equal about 10 complete breath cycles. Afterward, we'll check in again to see what kind of impact this exercise had on our body and our feelings in our body. So sitting up nice and tall, rest your hands on your knees or thighs. Arms are relaxed. Take a deep breath in through your nose and a deep breath out. Now bring your chin all the way to your chest. Vigorous inhale as you lift your chin level with the floor. Retain your breath and exhale. Chin to chest. Inhale. Retain. Exhale. Keep going at your own pace. Chin to chest. Inhale. And exhale. Not too fast. Gaze is relaxed. Vigorous inhale. Retaining your breath for a moment and exhale. Keep going. After a full exhale, chin comes back to chest. Two more times. Chin presses to your chest. Inhale. Exhale. Once more. Take a couple of long, deep breaths. Gently open your eyes and check in with your body. How's your stomach feeling? What about your lungs and your chest? Noticing sensations in your major organs. Noticing if there were any shifts. This exercise can be practiced daily, anytime during the day, especially when you are feeling overwhelmed and stressed out. This exercise will bring our mind and body back into a state of balance so that we can have more mental clarity and make choices in our life that will not only make a positive impact on ourselves, but increase our state of wellness. So let's practice this together often. I look forward to hearing about how it's working for you in your life. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.